John Livier here, your host for Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding and Serious and Silliness Outcast. Great news. We have a brand new sponsor, Ideal Weight and Aesthetics. This place is a one-stop shop for weight loss, rejuvenation, energy, and anti-aging. This is a brand new startup company located at 160 Lanza Avenue, Garfield, New Jersey. Their number is 732-436-1924. You could also email them ideal@idealweightandaesthetics.com. This is basically what they do. They have a clinician look over all your blood work, and they recommend what you should and should not do. They do weight loss, semaglutide and tirzepatide. They offer the NAD injections or drip, which is a brand new technology that everybody is jumping on. IV infusion, testosterone replacement therapy, and peptides, microneedling, and skin therapy. You guys know that I love to support small business. So really, give them a call, reach out. You'll feel better. It'll make you look better, and you'll be twice the person. You won't be disappointed. Take my word for it. Ideal Weight and Aesthetics. Evolve Nutrition, 110 Route 10, East Hanover, New Jersey. Evolve Nutrition, EHNJ.shop, 973-647-4625. Evolve Nutrition has all your favorite supplements and vitamins, health and wellness products, fresh meals, protein snacks, gym apparel, and accessories. They will ship to all 50 states. If you don't see a product that you want on their website, just give them a call, 973-647-4625, or message them on Instagram. Tell them what you want. They will order for you, and they will ship it to you to any state in the country. But the best part is 20% off with this discount code SS20. Or when you call them, just tell them to show the commercial on Serious and Silliness Bodybuilding. Evolve Nutrition, 110 Route 10, East Hanover, New Jersey. The website, www.evolvenutritionehnj.shop, 973-647-4625. And don't forget the discount code SS20 for 20% off your favorite products. In here.
The gummies in Amsterdam helped, though.
Lee Priest is back.
Look at that. What's up, Lee?
Yeah, how are you?
How was your trip?
Good. Once you finally get there.
Yeah, dude, why don't you move to Jersey or something?
Why don't I just move to England? Then I'll be close to everything in Europe.
Yeah, really. Yeah, absolutely.
Recover.
Well, I'm going to be in Jersey I'm actually going across country. I'm going to be in Vegas for the Olympia.
Yeah.
I'll stay there a couple of days. And then I'm going to stop on the way in Nashville to see my mate Nick DiPaolo, the comedian. He's performing there.
Oh, yeah.
And then from the 17th, I'm going to fly to Jersey to do the All-Star Seminar at Apollo on Gym.
Well, I'll be there. If you're going, I'll be there.
My mate will be doing the seminar with me, Guy Sistanino, Akeem Williams, and Sean Ray.
Oh, wow.
I just saw Akeem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be there if you're going. That's for sure.
I'll be there. I'll be in town.
Very cool, man. Very cool. Holmesy, what's happening, man?
Not much, man. Just looking forward to the Muscle Beach show.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Super confident in my client that's competing. It's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, that kid looks good, dude.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Lee, this weekend is Jason's Muscle Beach NPC show.
No, that's not the one at Muscle Beach, is it?
No. He calls it Muscle Beach.
East Coast version.
It's at the shitty New Jersey beaches.
Yeah, the
Jersey Shore.
Remember that TV show? That TV show is no longer going, is it?
No, there's like a spin-off.
They're making like new ones. They're all washed up and shit.
Yeah, they're all like 40.
Yeah.
When I was in the UK in Ireland and that, all the girls walking around there, the makeup just looks like they're put on with a fucking paint trowel, and they got the eyelashes, but they're like doubled up on them, like 2 or 3, so they're so big and heavy. It just looks like, what's that trash show you used to watch? No, the one in England. What was that one?
Geordie Shore.
Is that Geordie Shore? Yeah, Geordie Shore.
Who says that this is like attractive? Like who? What?
I mean, like just so heavy. I'm surprised they can keep their eyes open.
It's unbelievable. It's
They like fly off in high winds.
the best is when they get like over 35 and they start doing the lips.
Yeah.
And then the fucking
some start doing that at 18 over there. Fucking should see them.
And the lips.
Where do you go from there? Though? Like as you get older, yes, it's good to do. I guess if you want to keep looking young, but if you start at 18, 19, once you get to 30, 40, where do you go?
You just chop your head off and put somebody else's head on. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So
Lee,
Bo,
tell us what happened.
Second? Did Bo get second in his show, did he?
Yeah, he got second.
What was that thing he posted? Was that the pre-judging score sheet or something where it said it didn't add up?
No, it was some kind of crazy mistake they made.
Did that ever get straightened out?
It just seemed to be a mistake. I forgot the name. The guy who won, Marco, was that was his name? I don't remember.
He looked really good.
Yeah, he did. The thing is, Flex, listen to me. That's his fucking email. Bo came in chiseled. He was diced, but when he diets that hard, he loses a little bit of his legs, and that's the problem. His legs are separated, but he loses a little bit of fullness.
But he's still got a third one.
Yeah. That's for sure.
That's what it is. That's why he got second. Do you know a lot of those judges want to be bodybuilders, but they could never be. But in their mind, they always think, if I take steroids, I could look like you. But no amount of steroids is going to give him a cock like that. So they're just jealous and give him second.
He just flips it over his shoulder, and he just. That's it. But the other guy, when I looked at the pictures, it was fair. When I first saw the pictures like online, but then when I looked at an actual video, I'm like, oh, okay, this guy looked good.
I think Bo had him in most of the upper body shots, but
yeah, that's what it is.
The guy just had better sweeps and more size.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very good symmetry and structure.
I mean, dude, Bo looked great. He's just got to bring his quads up a little bit if he can. Being an older guy, it's tough.
Meanwhile, he's fucking laying on the beach in the Bahamas right now.
That's the show. That's the show we didn't know he was going to do because he didn't really say what show he was going in, did he?
He does that every year. Every
Surprise.
year, he says it about 2 weeks before the contest. You have no idea he's prepping because he's like the only person I know that's in prep and is fine, like no personality change whatsoever. And this year he actually invested in his garage and he made it on a total fucking home gym. And
I saw that gym equipment he had there. That multi-station looks pretty good. The one he got.
Yeah, he spent a fortune because he just wanted to train in. Here's Luke. He just wanted to train in his garage with nobody around. And it served him good. He looked good. He just, I think if he does another 212 show, if he decides, I think he could win and go to the Olympia. I honestly do.
How do you look?
What's up, Luke?
What's up, Luke?
Gentlemen.
What's happening, fellas?
I got a question to ask you. Do I look taller?
Why did they stretch you out?
When I was over there, my mate who took me over there, he goes, Lee, I got 2 GH pens. Do you want them? I said, well, I haven't used GH since 96. There was 40 IU in each one. And in 12 days, I used both the pens. Do I look taller?
Holy shit.
Really?
Wow.
Am I taller? Didn't work?
Should have put it in your dick. You would have had a dick like both.
Well, I didn't. I figured I couldn't come back with it, so I had to use it all.
Oh, God.
It's a lot of GH in a couple of days.
Did something
80 IU in 12 days.
Jesus.
How do you feel?
Okay. Look at me. I look young, don't I?
You look fantastic. Yeah.
I think I'm going to lose weight. I saw my waist getting fatter, so maybe you put weight on because I did get fatter when I was overseas.
Your heart doubled in size.
That's okay.
So there's one thing that I have to address, and this I just want to say before I start this topic, I just want to say that I want to see my friend Jason Arns be very successful, and I want to see him make as much money as possible on this weekend's Muscle Beach.
Oh, thank you.
But
thank you.
You're very welcome.
But
this is the first time I ever heard of True Novice.
Oh yeah, you messaged me about that earlier. So
apparently they added another division.
True Novice.
Because I think it's like I think novice is like you never won, and then true novice is you never competed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, in Australia, novice is that. Yeah, we don't have true novice, but to be novice in Australia has to be you never competed before, never.
Yeah.
First
So
time.
there's novice and there's true novice,
Right.
and then there's the open, and then there is
Then there's vaguely novice,
Yeah.
and then partially novice.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there true open? Is there true open? Or...
Yeah. And so then they have, and then what do they have? They have juniors, teenage.
So I do teenage for men's. I do teenage for men's bodybuilding, men's classic, and men's physique. I don't like doing teenage girls just because.
That's disgusting.
Well, I don't want. I don't know. They're just for they're
Fucking
backstage
gross,
with older
that's why.
guys.
as a pedo feel to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
No,
yeah,
so I do junior girls, so girls under 23
there
if
you
they
go.
want to do a separate division, but you have to be over 18. So I won't do teenage for girls.
Good move. Good move.
I was watching Dave's show today. Is that because he was talking about Lee Haney, because he put a thing out about Lee Haney. Then he said Lee Haney contacted him, then Sean Ray contacted him, and that was all over. They said about Lee Haney wanting the teenage division or something, and the NPC not allowing it because they got rid of it. And because back in the day, the teenage used to be a good class. Back in the day, the teenagers.
It's fucking great. Dude. We used to actually Jay over here won the teen nationals.
I did. Yeah.
Ah, very cool.
And was it 19, Jay? What year?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah. So we have a teenage national champion.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fallen off. It's not, especially in bodybuilding. I think the classic physique and men's physique divisions amongst the younger crowd now is definitely more like favored and viewed as obtainable. When I was growing up, I watched all like the '90s guys, Lee Priest, Jason Arnson. I was like, I want to look like those fucking guys,
Yeah, me
and
too.
I didn't really know. I didn't even know the men's physique and classic was a thing. I think I might have been like a senior in high school when classic and men's even started. But it wasn't like I didn't have anybody to look up to within those divisions yet. I mean, I was gonna look at like Mark Anthony and say I want to look like that guy. No, I freaking I looked at Lee Priest. I was like, I'm gonna look like this guy.
I can't be like Lee Priest. I'm taller than that fucker.
I'm not that much taller than you. Maybe a few inches. None of us are tall.
So we're gonna get back to that. But
what are you going to ask me? You're going to say, I wanted to ask you something.
Me?
Yeah. Before I talked about something, you said, I want to ask you about.
Oh, I wanted to ask you about your trip, but we'll get to it. We'll get to the trip. We'll get to everything you did on the trip. But so now they added a true novice, and they have juniors, and they have novice, and they have open, and they have masters. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. They have masters over 35, masters over 40, masters over 50.
Masters should just be over 50.
Masters over 60, masters over, right? So when is it, when have we crossed the line to ridiculous at this point?
So it's actually a great question because well, no, the funny thing is, years ago I only had a couple of masters in my show, and everybody else was offering all these different levels of master classes. But dude, the reality is, the diehard bodybuilding fans are those Gen Xers.
Yeah.
And they still want to fucking compete. So I had guys, I did over 35, and I believe I did over 45. And then I had guys contacting me, 55 and older, say, hey, can you make a class for us, dude? I'll do your show. Can you? Dude, I'm not going to say no to business. You know what I mean? Like,
no, absolutely.
Yeah. So why turn it down? And look, they want to get on stage. They want to do it. We give a platform for them, dude. It keeps them training. It keeps them active. It keeps them in their realm, and fucking more power to them, dude. Because I wouldn't want to do this shit at 53, so
they're trophy hunters. Because to me, masters should be over 50, not 35. And you have one class over 50, and in that 50 class, you can be 60, you can be 70, because at that age, you should just be happy to get up on fucking stage. Who cares if you get a fucking trophy?
Well, hey, Lee, correct me if you think I'm wrong, but
you're wrong.
Even the over 35, I think that should still be in the open. I don't think the master should even start.
Yeah, that's way too
young. Master should be 50 above. 35 is still young. That's still young. Come on.
Yeah, 35 is still young.
Yeah.
Like I've seen guys over 35 put on significant, like Phil Clayhar won over 35 masters. That's how he turned pro, and he fucking made great strides in his pro career.
Well,
My-
half the
my-
pros
my-
now are in over 35 and in their 40s who are doing the Open Olympia. Imagine if they turned up at a over 35 Masters. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
My last Olympia, I was 39. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I was looking good.
My last show when I won the Universe, I was 42. So
No shit. Yeah.
look at Dexter. Imagine if he turned up in the Masters classes, or
Yeah.
even what's his
Yeah.
name now? Kamal.
Right.
Kamal's 52, and he still
Kamal is
looks
in his
great.
50s. Yeah. A lot of guys. Look, I know at the Masters Olympia, you're gonna have Kamal, you're gonna have Phil, you're gonna have Brandon. So he's clearly gonna win. I mean,
Is he going to do it now? Is he doing it? Is
yeah,
he?
I heard he's doing it. Yeah. And then you guys got like Dorian, and then you got
Mhm.
you got Vinny Galante, then you have all the lower tier guys that nobody ever heard of before. But next year they're gonna have true novice, and then what that is if you're considering doing contest, you
Well,
got to
true
pay.
novice. You said true novice is for the ones who have never done novice. But what
Yeah.
about for the ones that have done and lie about it? So we have true novice and liar novice.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
They actually,
Did
believe
they
it or
put
not,
out a list for the Masters Olympia? Is there a list put out yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But we have Fred Smalls and Vinny Galante guest
Fred is
posing
doing it
also.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
they'll be-
What's that like? Is it in 2 weeks or is it a week and a bit?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 weeks, something like that.
What, the
Japan.
I think it's 3 or 4 weeks, right?
Is this? Yeah, it's Masters Olympia. I think is in 3 weeks, give or take.
Think so.
Because I've seen Dorian's been putting a lot of progress pics
Mhm.
up. Brandon's been putting up a lot of progress pics up. You think this
We
is going to
haven't
be
seen any
Brandon's
of Luke.
last year?
The what?
What?
You think this is going to be Brandon Curry's last year competing?
Who the fuck knows?
Because it makes sense that he's doing the Masters Olympia because he's going to win that, and then he'll do the Olympia. He's already pre-qualified. He could do the Olympia one more time. He'll win the Masters Olympia.
Is there a 212 or is it all one?
Yeah. Last year there was a 212. I'm pretty sure there is this year too. But
I wonder if Kamal is open or 212 for
I think
this.
he's open. I think he did open last year, and because I think what's his name?
Was it Hyde? Didn't Hyde win? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hide.
He
Yeah.
did.
Hyde. I hate
Yeah.
Hyde.
You knew that one too.
What'd you say?
I think Lee knew that one too.
Yeah.
Call him Hyde.
So I get
No,
Hide.
that's how it's spelled. So I just say it. I'm dumb. I'm retarded. It's spelled Hyde, so I say Hyde.
You might as well. I get Hide, Hani, and Hadi completely mixed up all the time.
I forgot. I thought it was Hitaki or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Hida whatever.
Don't get where's the glasses? The glasses normally come out when we talk
Oh,
about.
I didn't even think of that. That's right. That's right. The
Jeez.
glasses. And yeah, you're right.
So what is it? Can you please tell us your last name?
Man.
Can you tell us your last name, please?
Oh,
Is it
no.
Hyde, Hitachi?
Oh, Masters Olympia coming up. I'm very proud to be a part of Masters Olympia.
What the fuck?
You look more like Mitsuru.
I look more like what?
Yeah.
Mitsuru.
I mean,
Doesn't he, Jay? Jason would know Mitsuru. That looks like.
Yeah.
do you know how long it took me to find these glasses? Because everybody's so politically correct.
Well,
I had to
depending.
find a racist website.
Where'd you find that? Alabama?
Yeah, www.racistamerican.com.
And it come up co-founder Lee Priest.
Yeah,
They were in his attic. Don't let him fucking fool you.
yeah, exactly. No, well, for one, I got to show you the pictures. One Halloween, I had a Halloween party in my house, and I came dressed as the Asian guy that sells DVDs and CDs. I said I had a fisherman's hat on, I had those glasses, and I had a whole fucking duffel bag full of DVDs. I said, "Oh, DVD $5, 2 for $7, $5. A porn, I got porn." I don't know. You're too really young for that, Holmesy. Do you remember when they used to come around? Were you old enough to remember when the Korean guys used to come around and sell fucking DVDs and porn?
I actually worked at a porn convention once, and
I go every year without fail.
And all the Asian guys would have carts full of DVDs. So I witnessed it before.
Damn.
It's pretty grimy. You know?
Stereotypes are there for a reason.
Pretty grimy.
They're funny,
Yeah.
and they're funny.
I go to the porn convention every year without fail.
The Exotica, the Edison or whatever.
In Edison, I go every year, and that's how I get I use the excuse that I'm going to get interviews, which I do get the interviews.
I was
Then
just working security. I didn't actually go.
then I go myself.
You
Go
were, you
myself.
were, yeah, you
You
were.
never went to the one. You never went to the one in Vegas.
No,
No.
Jason, do you remember? Do you remember when we're at the Mandalay Bay for the Olympia and the porn convention was on the same year and they're in the same hotel? So you had these freaky looking female bodybuilders walking around with muscle and porn girls walking around. It looked like a freak show the whole
You
time.
didn't know who was who. You didn't know what floor. You didn't know what floor they meant to be on. And then you had people. Oh, I didn't mean to come on this floor, dude. I got here by accident.
Luke.
Normally the porn girls would have got a little staring at, but even the porn girls look at some of the female bodybuilders like, what the fuck is
fuck? Luke, the last one I went to was this, what was it, October, November, when they had it in Edison, right? And I went by myself. I had my shirt, and that's how I got well, I got what was the girl's name? I forgot. Britain. I forgot the girl's name. I forgot what was a big porno star. I got her to come on, right? Whatever. Dude, there are so many. I guess there are just people that go, it's a porn convention, so I'm just gonna let everything hang out. So you have like there's like BBW, and I'm talking the people that go there. I'm not talking the people that are at the booths. I'm talking the fucking spectators. BBW, super BBW, and these little chintzy things, everything hanging out. But the worst part was, like, in my opinion, there's a difference between somebody who's trans and a guy in a wig with terrible lipstick.
What's BBW?
Big beautiful woman, a fat broad.
Yeah.
A giant.
That's Luke's favorite.
No, it's not.
He knew that one.
Come on.
If I have to talk about that, we're gonna get you will get demonetized after give my opinion on BBW.
Bro, because there were guys there that literally just they're not even trying. A fucking wig, crooked lipstick, a bag, and that's it. I'm trans, and it's like, dude, you're not trans. You're a guy in a wig. Like you're not even giving it a shot. You're not even giving it the college try. You're just a freak. There's just nothing trans about you.
That's the kink, you know.
Yeah,
they want to look like half-assed effort, you know.
Yeah,
like they want you to know they're not a chick. Yeah. Like I do have a cock.
There's gonna be a division in the NPC for them next year.
True trans and try hard trans, but I just saw this thing on it. I just saw a thing on Instagram.
What'd you say?
I just saw a thing on Instagram that says trans guy. He must have a cosmetic line, and they were putting it in some store, and he was all excited. So he's out the front like, today's the day. He had this horrible dress on, long hair, and a full fucking beard. I'm like, pick a side, mate. Which way are you going to go? You're going to be a woman or a man? But these gummies here, creatine gummies, 3,000 milligrams of gummy. I had to tip all the gummies, but I had to fill this with gummies from Amsterdam to bring it back through customs.
Oh man!
Hey,
those gummies will work.
Well, the funny thing was though, I'll show you this one here. I had one yesterday, like this one here. I could have put them in another thing. Well, this one here, the square one, that's the real strong one. That's like ecstasy, right? And the guy at the store goes, only have one. They come in late, and if you don't, my mate had one. He goes, I don't feel it, so he took two. We went to train legs the next day. I didn't see him for a whole fucking day. And then there was these little ones. Here, look at these ones. They just look like normal bears. Look at this one.
Yeah.
And I had one of them yesterday when I got home. I was watching TV with the missus. Couldn't tell you what was on TV. I kept waking up, just hallucinating, talking to the TV. And that's the mild one. I got like a whole bag full.
You know, not for nothing. If I didn't get piss tested at work, I would definitely dive into the gummy thing, edible thing, even smoking oils.
Well, they said some of these have HHC, which isn't THC, so they're not really banned or illegal. But those square ones, like I said, I gave them to two of my mates, and I didn't see them for a day. I said, "You were doing legs?" They're like, I said, "Come on, that was last night."
But because at my job, they just have the truck pull up random any given morning. You walk in and then they just randomly pick people out of nowhere. And you always know who the people are that smoked weed the night before, because all of a sudden they're sick and they have to go home. They're like, oh, the truck's here. I don't feel good. I gotta go home. I gotta see the doctor. I don't feel good.
I gotta run my Amsterdam.
if you want to eat in Amsterdam, ever been there, every street you could get lost because it looks the same. But I've never seen so many great steak restaurants and really cheap. But then there's waffle houses, pancake places, and a bar, then the gummy fucking pot shops. And then there's everything is just like food and that. Then you have all the windows with the girls in them. But it's actually a good place.
Yeah, it is.
Where else were you besides Amsterdam?
He stayed at the gummy convention. He was at the
Dude, I
gummy
can't like
convention.
I got a tattoo, a wolf paw, Kurt.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I am definitely getting another tattoo this year. But yeah, continue.
And then where was it? Amsterdam, then Glasgow up in Scotland, and then I was in Manchester, did a few in the UK, then went across to Ireland. Belfast was the last place. You know what? I didn't realise Irish people must be crazy. That's my part of my heritage, so I guess they are. But I didn't realise I couldn't walk 10 feet down a main street there without getting recognised by just young kids, like teenagers. They're like,
yeah,
what are you doing here?
Do you ever get sick of that? You ever get sick of people fucking recognizing you or saying,
really,
I'm a big fan?
I find it weird still. Like I said, I don't get sick of it, but I just find it weird because to me, I'm Lee. So I'm a fucking dickhead. I'm no one special. So when they go, you're Lee Priest, I'm like, yeah, I'm a dickhead. So what? But it's like, I don't get it. I don't get the whole thing. So
I had this girl that was coming on to do an interview, and she was a very nice girl, and she was an OnlyFans girl, and she wanted to talk about her story. She was an addict, drugs. She was obviously on the other channel, and she kept calling me sir, right? She was already in her 30s, and she kept calling me sir. And I never had anybody in my life call me sir. And I'm gonna be very honest right now. I was completely turned on when she was calling me sir. The whole interview, she called me sir. As soon as the interview was over, I rubbed one out. I just couldn't.
Well, sir.
Yeah, no, not from you. From a hot drug addict, porno OnlyFans chick.
You know, I hate when I'm talking to someone, they go, Mr. Priest. I'm like, said that's too. I'm not that. I'm not that official to call me Mr. Priest. Just call me dickhead or cunt or something. It's like
every once in a while, I get somebody that recognizes me. Every once in a while, like at maybe one of the shows or like in the gym, and it makes me the happiest person in the world. I turn into such a happy person.
It's okay.
It is true. I am completely homo. I turn homo. So yeah. So that's
but the seminars were good. All the gyms were good. It was all good. And like I said, the expo was really good. Tons of people there. I was there with Kevin in Amsterdam at the Fit Expo. I was there with Kevin. I did a seminar. I was meant to do it with Ronnie, but Ronnie wasn't there. So I'd done him a video saying, look, Ronnie, I know beating you upset you, but you didn't have to put yourself in hospital just so you wouldn't have to get on stage with me again. You went a bit extreme. And then
I saw that video.
Originally, it was meant to be with Samson. I was meant to be on stage with Samson, but then the guy running the thing goes, well, Samson doesn't really want to do it with you. So IFBB might backlash.
Bullshit.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking kidding me?
Are you serious? Samson, Mr. Olympia.
That's what they told me. That's what the guy said. He goes, Lee doesn't really want to be on stage right now. Well, that's weird. Why? He goes, then he just mentioned something about the IFBB. I'm like, what?
The fuck?
That was 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's like the thing I told you with. I saw Keon on the Jay Cutler podcast, and he's like, I send my photos out to people and that, and they give me these comments. And the thing he said about Sean Ray, they were the things I told him because he sent them to me. But when he sent them to me, I don't know if I can say, but he goes, don't tell anyone I sent you these. So maybe I'm non grado. And he and I were meant to do a live on my Instagram. And then he said, I can't do it, or for something popped up. So maybe.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That's real crazy.
Say that again. Say that one more time.
Crazy. I can't.
Keon and I were going to go live on my Instagram. So I put up a thing saying we're going live, get your questions in. But then he said something come up and he couldn't, maybe he's telling the truth, he couldn't do it. So then, I figured, okay. But then after the thing where he sent me the photos to have a look at him, but he said, don't tell anyone I sent you the photos. I'm like, well, why would I? And when I gave him the thing about your hands here and hands there, that's what he goes on the J podcast. He goes, yeah, I sent my photos to like Sean Ray, Jose Raymond, and they give me feedback. And I said, what about me? He said, I gave you feedback. So maybe I'm not allowed. Well, I told you how Jose Raymond, this was only a couple of years, probably 6 years ago now or more, he came to Australia and I wanted to go see him. So he's at a store. I went to see him, and then he did some interview and he mentioned that, I saw Lee. It's great catching up with Lee, and every time I see him, he goes, "It would have been great to be on stage with Lee because I respect him and that." And he got a call from the top. They never mentioned fucking Lee's name again.
Are you fucking serious?
Really?
Mm-hmm. He told me.
What'd you do? Fuck somebody's wife? What the fuck did you do?
I just stuck up for the athletes and talked about the.
Yeah.
I never attacked
What year,
any
what
person.
year was that? What year was that
When?
with Jose?
Have to be at least 6, 7 years ago now. So
Please tell me Jose told them to go fuck themselves.
no, I don't know. No, Jose would have just been like, oh, whatever. But like I said, I never mentioned any. Like I never attacked Weinberger, Mannion. I talked about the whole organisation, how they treated the athletes, the IFBB, not the individuals. If it would have been anything back then, it was Wayne, none of the others. So
I was going to say that was the guy you really had a beef with, was Wayne.
Yeah. But even though I had a beef with him, we still had mutual respect, even though, we'd clash heads all the time. But yeah, we actually have arguments in person. Wayne and I would go at it. But yeah, I just don't get why they have this grudge all these years later. It's like, come on. Grow up.
You know what's funny? I'm not saying that I'm just saying it's a possibility. Samson has been on my show 3 times, right? And we still message each other back and forth a little bit here and there. And I've always had the greatest respect for Samson because he came on. He was one of the first elite bodybuilders that ever came on my show. And then recently, in the last, I don't know, year or so, I've asked him to come on and he kind of avoids it. Because, yeah, okay, no problem. And then I don't, be like, try to, maybe
because you're friends with Lee.
Maybe.
Well, what's changed?
But the thing is, like I said, the guy said it to me because I got on good with Samson because we were backstage talking, and then I was talking with him and his wife, and then we got on great. And then, when the guy said, "Well,
his wife is aces."
Yeah. So when he said, you're meant to do it with Samson here, but I was told that he didn't want to do it because this, and I was like, so whether I said I'm not 100% sure it was from Samson's side or just his promoter putting his 2 cents in. But I just said, to me, it just seemed weird. I said I got on good with Samson chatting to him not long ago, so why would he? And I was like, I wouldn't even. The thing is, what gets me is I wouldn't even be talking about the IFBB anyway. We'd just be doing a seminar, talking about training and whatever people ask us. Like IFBB doesn't come up at all, for fuck's sake.
Did you ask him at all? Were you were you with him?
Nah, see much after that. So that was like on the last day.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man, what the?
I did send Keon one though, asking him about the live thing and that, but he hasn't got back to me. Just saying, you don't have to tell me. I just want to know, did you get someone to ask you something about doing the live on that? But like I said, maybe I'm just reading into it. But just when you hear things like that, when, like I said, well, even 10 years after my suspension, when I was still suspended before the IFBB and what's their name, who's the Raphael split ways, until they parted ways. Like I said, I couldn't even go to an IFBB contest. I wasn't allowed into an expo. It's just like, I said, why can't I go to an expo? It's like, I'm just an average paying person, but they wouldn't even let me in. Say you're competing in the IFBB Mr. Australia and we're training partners, they wouldn't let me in to watch you. I'm like, how pathetic.
If I ever got a call from somebody saying, you can't come on the show, I'm not going to come on the show because of Lee, the next thing they would hear is a ringtone. Because I would just fucking hang up on him. I'd be like, what were you telling me? Now, if you think there is never going to be another Nazi Germany, you're fucking dead wrong, because people just follow and follow and follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's pathetic. It really is. Please tell me Jose Raymond told whomever to tell him to fuck off. Please tell me.
I don't know if he did or not, but I won't say who it was that told him because I didn't know who it was that told him, but I'll send you a message on who it was.
Was this after he was retired, when he was done bodybuilding?
I think he's still competing towards the end.
Well, what did they got on these guys? Did they this is like, what do you want? What could possibly happen?
That was a nice article thing where he just said it would have been an honor to stand on stage with Lee Priest, or competed with Lee Priest, and they just said, never fucking mention his name again in one of your things. So,
Jesus Christ, man. I fucking hate men that have no backbone and it's just yes men.
Dude, if it's of any consolation, promoter of the NPC up here in the Northeast, and I've spoken about you numerous times that we competed together. I've even put that picture up. I think we shared a couple times
right.
you and I next to each
Yeah.
other. I've never
Yeah.
heard from anybody.
Oh, good.
You haven't lost your show yet.
Because Jason, that's because you're not dependent on them.
So this is the last year I'm doing the show.
Everyone else that's dependent on them for something, they let them tell them what to do.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the guys that are top tier and the guys that are still competing are the guys they hold it over their heads. Because the three people that you mentioned, Jose was still competing, Keon, and Samson.
Well, that's the thing too. It's like lost my train of thought there. Yeah, because they're still in. Yeah, but I don't know what it is, but I just don't get it. How many years? I haven't been competing with the IFBB since 06. That's like, we're coming on 20 years. Come on.
Holy
shit.
Look at this.
There you go. Hey, that's it.
Right in my store.
Yeah.
So, dude, hold on. Let's hold that up for a second, Jay. This is a great picture, and it'll get us off this subject real quick. But look at Lee's triceps, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
But
hold on.
What the fuck is everybody doing? That nobody has striations in their arms like that anymore. And Lee, that was a common look back then.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you had it to an extreme, but we all got that grainy. And
we had it through the delts, you had it through the triceps, you had it through your chest,
quads. Yeah. Every part of your quad was cross-striated.
I never used insulin, so I don't know. I know people talk about
the
way they like carb up on insulin, whether they're just getting that fluid under the skin. I don't know, Dorian.
I think it's that new site enhancement people are using.
Is it?
Yeah.
What year was that, Lee?
That would have been 94-ish, 94.
1994. Jesus, how old were you?
22. A couple of months ago, John. Just a couple of months ago.
So you were 1 in a billion. You 1 in 5 billion. Nobody looks like that at 20.
Don't get my wife going. She told me I was old. I was doing the podcast with Xavier, and my wife loves Rubio because he's so big and muscular. And I said, "What about me?" She goes, "You're old." You said, "You go, you're old." That was 20 years ago. Yeah. Bring me back to earth, thanks.
Yeah. It's unbelievable how women can marry like the greatest person in the world. Like, after you understand women, you understand why Jeff Bezos' wife left him, because you ain't shit just because you're the richest man in the world.
Well, he's not anymore. That she took half, is he?
No, he actually got. Yeah, she's now the richest woman in the world because of her divorce, but he actually got richer.
Yep.
And she actually got poorer, if that makes sense. She's not poor, but she's worth less now than she was when she first divorced him.
Now he's engaged to that astronaut.
What astronaut?
His fiance that went up with Katy Perry.
Why would you get married again?
Didn't you remember when Katy Perry and his fiance and them went up and they said they're astronauts?
Oh, yes. They're all dressed in blue.
So she's going to be the next richest woman in the world soon. So.
Exactly. So why would you do that? You can have any woman you want whenever for companionship, whomever, if you want to stick with the same woman, but you don't have to match. Jesus Christ.
Buy one of those Japanese robots.
I think that's going to be, they were talking about that.
Now.
5.
What?
5.
5? What?
Wives.
What? She said I got 5 wives. What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that, Lee. I told you.
Oh, you're saying, why would you get married again? I got married 5 times. John, because you're looking for love. You're looking for the right one.
You haven't found it yet.
I just like helping people out. Then I move on. like that Littlest Hobo TV show where the dog would go from town to town, help someone, then move on to the next town.
Yeah.
Michael Landon in Highway to Heaven. He just moved on.
Oh my God! Remember that fucking show? Or like the Incredible Hulk when he used to just turn into Bruce Banner and just walk.
Yeah, and wander down the highway.
Or Kung Fu with what was
David Carradine.
David Carradine. Holmesy, did you know Lee was mad? He's on his 5th and hopefully his final wife.
Oh, it is because she said she'll stab me. She said she'll stab me if I leave.
Well, I don't blame her. Shit.
Yeah, I am a big fan. So I've heard all the podcasts of him talking about all his crazy marriages and a lot of insane stories. So
So
I've
he
heard,
knows about the shoelaces and that.
I heard the shoelace one. Yeah, with the coffee table.
Oh yeah, that's a good
That one scarred me. So I know.
Even this time when I was in Europe,
I'll never
some
forget
young
it.
kids come up, teenagers come up and go, "Love the shoelace story, man. Love the shoelace story." Then
Jesus.
where was I? I was somewhere at another one. They put their hand up. Did you really do that? The vodka bottle?
The vodka bottle.
When I tried to get drunk by shelving the vodka.
Oh, up your ass.
Mm.
Yeah.
I met Liam in person one time, but you weren't like, I don't know if you were like present. I don't know if you were on any drugs or something. But
No, I never do drugs in public. No. Where was that at?
it was at the 23 Olympia, and you were at like a watch booth.
S-Force.
Yeah. And I did take a picture with you, but you just seemed like so like out of it. I was like, this guy like, on something. You must have had a long day, or maybe a long flight, or maybe you didn't sleep the night before.
Probably that might have been. If it was the first day, I would have just got in there the day before. But
It
depending what time of the day it is too. Or the only other time I'm out of it is if might have been after Sean Ray just left the booth. If someone's come to the booth and just pissed me off, because in public I'm sort of polite. I'll stand there and in my head I'll be thinking, why didn't you fucking just say this or fucking say that?
Yeah.
So when someone's talking to me, my other side of the brain's thinking about the prick that just left.
Yeah. That's Luke, not to change the subject, but that overtime thing, it's actually a tax write-off at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's
yeah. So I mean, it's better than nothing, but what are you gonna do?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I was hoping it would just come off the top, but
no. And it's capped.
Yeah, 12.9 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we don't get it anyway. The railroad.
Yeah, we get fucked, dude.
Yeah.
We get lied to and fucking bullshitted nonstop. Yeah.
Well, start dancing for tips because your tips won't be taxed. How's that?
Yeah.
No, those are capped also.
Yeah.
Don't let the fucking politicians fool.
But how would they know? How would they know how many tips you got to be capped? Because no one's going to tell the truth about how much cash they got.
Actually, a lot of my wife works. My wife's a hair salon, and she gets a lot of tips from on the debit card and credit cards.
No, she doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So she'll be able to write off, but the large majority of them are cash. But speaking of which, and there's obviously no Epstein list that didn't happen.
No, there's a list. There's definitely a list. There's a list. But there is
otherwise,
a list.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be in jail. He wouldn't have went to jail. It's like I think Trump finally found out that there's bigger people pulling the strings, and it's listen.
I think that's what happened.
If you want to see your grandchildren, don't put the list out.
I think so too. They almost got him the first time. I don't think they're gonna.
We're not gonna miss this time. There'll be a little injection.
Yeah. Anyway, back to bodybuilding. What's coming up? Tampa's coming up
this weekend, right?
I don't know if it's this weekend or no. I think it's next weekend. Let me see.
Next weekend.
Muscle Beach is coming up.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yo, I'm actually really looking forward to Muscle Beach.
Dude, actually, we're gonna have a pretty good turnout.
I'm actually really excited to go. And during the day, I'm gonna be there by myself, but at night I'll be there with the wife.
I told my wife she's looking forward to it.
She's gonna be helping me out. Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it.
Oh, that's right. You're having a booth there, aren't you?
Yes. So is Holmesy.
I will. Yeah. Yep.
I'll see you guys there.
The Luke's going. The whole team's going.
Wait, you're not invited because I don't want to get fucking. I don't want to get letters. Fucking letters in my mouth.
It'll be a good glass show.
Lee, come cancel the show.
Fucking Blu-rays. Get him out of here.
Yeah, you have to go have your show with Lee Haney, whoever he's doing it with next.
Yeah, right.
Tampa's not this weekend, the weekend after that. But you got some good people showing up. Like you got
it's a very, very stacked show.
Yeah. And you know what the best part about this show is? It's like all the elite guys are already qualified, right? All top 5, top 8 guys are already qualified. These are the guys that got to dig and dig and dig to fucking qualify. So you got, let's see, let's pull some of these guys up. So you got what's his name? Justin Shire, whatever the fuck his name is. He's doing it. He looks fucking good, man. This guy, he looks fucking. This was 4 days ago.
You know, I think there's a dark horse in this show that a lot of
Yeah.
people aren't talking about.
Me too. I agree. Because I think he really looks like he put on some size.
No, but I'm not talking about him. There's a guy named
Oh,
Joe Palacios, I believe. I
all
don't know
right.
if
Well,
you've seen him before. He works with Compton. The dude is enormous.
really? All right.
Yeah,
We'll
you gotta
look him
check
up.
him out. But yeah, uh, he looks crazy too, though.
All right. We'll look him up too. So we got Justin, who looks like he made some serious gains from fucking last year.
Looks really good.
His
Yeah.
arms are huge.
Then we got
torso.
Clint Beastwood, who from the front looks fucking amazing. What's his real name?
Quentin.
Quentin.
Keep calling him Clinton.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna.
He knows who he is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna remember everybody from the front. This guy looks phenomenal. For some reason, and I want Ans's opinion on this. For some reason, from the back, he's not as coming in as crisp as he is from the front.
This guy's doing Tampa.
This guy's doing Tampa. Yeah,
You got a rear shot?
I think so. Let me see. I think it
He's
comes
in great shape.
from the front. He looks phenomenal. From the back, for some reason, he's just not coming in crisp.
When's the last Olympia qualification show? When's that happen?
I'm not sure, man.
There's a few more.
Is he gonna turn around or what? Turn around, yeah. Fuck.
I'm on the wrong screen, am I? Oh, there he is.
All right, let's see if I can find another one.
Here
There
is
we
the
go.
same one.
Oh, it's just cat. How do you go from cat? Oh God, forget it. All right. Let's see.
The cat.
Let's see this one. Let's see if he turns around. He might not turn around. I might have saw it on RX Muscle, but I hope he turns around because from the front he looks like the winner, right? From the front he looks like this guy's gonna fucking. Then he turns around. It's not coming in as hard as the front.
Right. Well, dude, he might have enough on the front and the side to carry him. You know.
No, Jay. Shows the one from the back. Shows the one from the back.
Yeah, it's significant though, Jay. It's significant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a joke. Come on, turn around.
You know, he is massive, but if you look at his side hamstring, is not very separated. Even in those side shots, his front is actually pretty freaking impressive. But he is also by a window.
That's what's lost him shows in the past when he turns around.
It is, right? Yeah. So it's not me.
He just needs that conditioning a bit more too. Sometimes he looks a bit like he always like Akeem comes in pretty good now, but sometimes I just want to see Akeem that little bit harder.
Yeah.
It's also like who was that? I can't remember his name again. The one from France that always wasn't coming hard.
Fuck. I can't remember his name.
Lionel Bayeki.
Lionel Bayeki was the biggest disappointment in bodybuilding history. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That guy had it all, and he just never wanted to fucking come in.
He was like a little Kai.
Do you think they don't want to, or sometimes some people just can't do it? Because if you're going on stage,
I don't know, because his last
best.
show he did, he looked terrible, dude. He's not showing any rear shots here. Okay, there's a little bit. This was 2 weeks ago. Okay, there we go. This was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, dude, that ain't bad.
Really? For doing the Tampa Pro in next week?
That's not bad. I mean, would you talk about hardness or overall back development?
No, hardness. Like I'm saying, he's not coming in as crisp as he is from the front.
I think it's the overall. Looks like the back end of the legs from the rear is not as good as the front. Like,
maybe this is 2 weeks ago, so that means he's got 3 weeks. Usually 3 weeks out, you dug in at this.
But sometimes remember I talking about Nick 3 weeks out was still smooth before, and he came in okay. So
yeah, you can pull that together.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
That does not look good.
Man, he's got some shit in his glutes, and
you're so hard on the competitors, John.
I know. I'm a fucking prick.
He's got a good physique though.
Okay, then who else
What's
we got?
What's he eating there? Rice, is it? You got a plate of rice there?
Yeah. Fat bastard.
Isn't it funny? I always laugh when you're dieting for a show and you had rice. You'd eat every little fucking piece.
Yeah.
When you're not dieting, you can leave shit on the plate. You don't even care about it.
God forbid there's salt on there too. You're like, Holmesy, what was the name of the guy you wanted me to look up?
His name is Joe. Last name Palac, like Palacio, I believe.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Is this him or no?
Is he a professional? Is he? Or?
No, that's not him. That's not him.
Let me just look up Palacio. Pal.
He works with Justin Compton. I know that.
Okay.
Right there.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
This guy is enormous.
Oh yeah, but yeah, okay.
John's got some.
I see what you're saying.
No, that's not. That looks like an older post, possibly. You gotta see something more of a recent update. How recent is this?
This was a day ago, apparently.
The old picture look like.
At them, I'm starting to question your.
No. Hold on. I saw some pictures on Fuad's show this morning. It wasn't these.
Yeah, I saw it. That's where I saw him, didn't I? 'Cause I think Fuad put him up, and then some other guy looks similar.
Maybe Fuad has some different pictures than I do.
How come everyone's doing those photos lately? With that
this is recent. This is recent. This is like a day or two because this is 11 days out, so this has got to be recent.
A little far away. You know who looks really good is that guy Amir. I don't know if you remember.
He's this guy. From the back. All right, his back looks fucking good. Those are some thick delts, lats right there. Yeah, okay, all right.
He's won you over, has he?
A little from the back, yeah, from the back. Yeah, see how low his lats.
If his back was smooth, he was going to cop it.
Yeah, that's impressive. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Back.
And the other guy was, he's doing it. Amir. That I didn't realize he was doing it until Kenson from EP09 showed me. This guy could throw. This guy.
He always comes in really sharp.
Jacked. He comes in shredded. Does he have any new?
I saw him on Fuad. So every time I see the fucking pants up the arse shot, I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he always does that. Yeah.
Also very young.
Is this a recent pick? No, he doesn't put. He's not putting a lot of recent picks up, but I could only imagine that he's going to be. See, this is his biggest problem, though. His shape is his problem. But from the back, he comes in chiseled. But it's his shape that's his issue. Who else we got in Tampa?
Stu was doing it too, right? Big Stu or something like that.
Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
When was Stu's last show? That was a while ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See, Stu has made improvements. The thing with Stu, which is really strange, is this. He's got the strangest rear double bi I've ever seen. It just looks like a bunch of mosquito bites.
Oh, he's been laying on one of those plastic deck chairs and got off it.
Right. Every other shot is fantastic. Like even when he does his rear lat spread, and he's made a lot of progress. He's definitely made a lot of progress.
If he looks, he might push in the top because
definitely.
If he looks better than the last time everyone is seeing him,
this was 2 days ago.
That's his benefit.
Yeah, it looks like he just loses some water and he's ready.
Yep.
But that rear double bi just kills me. You know what I mean? It just looks like it looks like. Let me see if we can get on the. We got any from last?
I think Bruno's in this show as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Bruno.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Bruno. Bruno just beat Nathan, and even though it was controversial, you're gonna have to give Bruno a look-see because he did beat Nathan, and that is significant. And Bruno was pretty damn good too. Was this last? Yes, this was it. This is when he beat Nathan.
There's also Del Rosa.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yeah.
I should just host this show.
You really should. Yeah. You really should.
You tell John does his homework before we go on.
I'm not even looking at a list.
I'm glad. Thank God you're on the show. You're an asset.
Lish Schmish, just like he just, that's what makes his show unique. He just goes by whatever.
Holmesy's going to be on. I don't need a list. Fuck it.
This is like doing something live where you have no information. It's just live.
Yeah. He look good, but I don't, I think, all right, look, De La Rosa is no joke. If he comes in on, that's going to be difficult to beat. Oh, De La Rosa.
Yeah, I think this is good when John doesn't do his homework because we're getting his actual reaction now. If he did his homework and saw what they look like ahead of time, it's like when someone wants to do an interview, they're like, do you want the questions? So they're like, no, just ask me on the show. And
yeah.
I want to be surprised when I hear the question. I don't want ahead of time.
Oh, this was 11 weeks ago.
He just has a little bit of a disadvantage size-wise in comparison with some of these other dudes, but the shape and structure is all there.
And if he comes in condition, when he nails it, he comes in 100%, he's hard to beat. He really is hard to beat because even his back shots are diced.
Yeah.
But we have seen him inconsistent. Let's be real. We have seen him show up.
Is that him with the wife and the hair and the beard back up there? Was it?
Yeah, that's his new. I was
going to say he looks different with the hair and the.
This one, no,
the one. Go back up. Scroll up. Keep going. That one. No, that one. He went past it.
Not that one.
No, that one there. It looks like he's got hair. Go back again. Maybe he hasn't got hair. It's just a shadowing. It looked like he had hair.
I don't know. He's been bald for a while.
I don't know. That's why it looked weird. Maybe it's just a shadow on his head. Looked like hair. I'm thinking.
Let's see. What show is? Oh, that's right. He did the Arnold. Did the Arnold this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Sure, that was this year.
I think he did it. He did,
yeah,
right?
It was last year, I think.
It was last year.
Last year?
That'd be a pretty big gap from this time prep.
Yeah, really.
It had to be probably last year.
John did his homework. He said it was this year. It's this year. Good going, John. It's this year.
Yeah, fuck it. If I have guys that are gonna help me, I don't do any homework. It is what it is.
Just go. Here's the show today. What are we talking about, guys?
Oh, I had nothing planned. I was like, I'm literally titling this one "Lee Priest is back." I got nothing planned. Zero. Anybody else, Holmesy, in this fucking show?
Title this one, Jay loses his muscle beat show.
I think we covered well past the top three people that
in Tampa.
I don't know.
I don't know. The list isn't out yet. I don't know.
Yeah, they have put a list out for Tampa.
Does anybody know
who's actually in the Olympia? Who's in the Olympia so far? How many do we know yet? Or?
Yeah, there's plenty. But
no, I'm not asking you, John. Jay,
yeah, Holmesy would know.
Yeah, all the guys that were there the previous years were there. Now it's like that second group of people trying to sneak in. These last few shows.
And to me, those are better because they're digging, like they're
very, 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 very competitive.
Yeah. Like this show to me, like is going to be as competitive because these guys are really trying. They're going to come in fucking diced because they're trying to make that they're trying to get that W. Does anybody know how much money Sam Sulek signed with Gymshark? I'd love to know.
No.
Oh yeah, good amount.
You think it's
I'm surprised he signed because Chris is like a big name still. You wouldn't think that he needs someone else to push the Gymshark thing. I saw a lot of Gymshark when I was in the UK. A lot of young kids wearing Gymshark. It's like that young LA. It's like, come on, it's like a shirt from Kmart.
Yeah, I don't really wear. I just fucking buy shit off Amazon.
I got given this shirt. I don't even know what it says on the front. I just threw it on quick to go to the garage to get some fuel for the ride on lawnmower. But I don't like wearing anything that really says gym on it. Anything meatheady, I don't like.
Yeah. I have some patriotic stuff that I wear like.
Yeah, I got patriotic ones. I got thin blue line ones, police ones, or military one type thing. But no.
What kind of patriotic shirts would you be wearing if you were patriotic for Australia?
Well, one of a boomerang. I don't know. Fucking nothing.
Oh, well, you'd have the flag, right? What's the flag?
Yeah, I got the flag, but they don't really make many here. Patriotic type ones. America is more, I think, patriotic towards their country with shirts and that stuff. But a lot of the ones I got from Officer Tatum, where it's got the flag, but the blue line through it, and then I got some from police officers sent me their T-shirts from different, like Chicago police and that.
Yeah. Hey Jay, did you see that the WNBA all the
Pay us what you owe us up. Yeah.
pay us what you owe us?
Yeah, right.
I think they should be paying the WNBA because.
With that one.
What'd you say, Luke?
They're making a horrible mistake requesting that shit.
Yeah, and they're actually talking about possibly striking.
Okay, go ahead. So what?
You won't be missed.
I'm sorry. I mean, no one's gonna care really.
Nobody's watching it. It's unbelievable.
If they strike, the WNBA
they're still borrowing money from the NBA.
Yeah, and say, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Pay us what you owe us. You signed a contract for an amount of money, and they are paying you.
Yeah,
you didn't have to sign the contract.
And now they're bitching.
You could have tried to negotiate for more. Wouldn't have worked.
But that's like last year. They said, "Oh, that issue was it with Caitlin Clark?" They said was their best year. It could have been last year, best year ever. Most ticket sales, most watched on TV, and they're still 40 million in the hole. So,
yeah.
40 million in the hole.
Yo, did you see?
Year ever.
Did you see, Jay? Did you see her last how she got hurt the last time? Like she's out now again. Caitlin Clark, yeah. Yo, this girl, I don't know who the girl was. I don't know. This girl literally just kneed her right in the fucking crotch.
Wasn't that Reese again? Doesn't Reese try and go after?
No. It was a white girl. This girl Caitlin had the ball. The girl just literally kneed her right in the fucking crotch, and Caitlin went over like this, and the ref didn't even call it as a foul.
They don't call shit on her.
They really don't.
They should be protecting her, dude. They let her take a beating. But here's what's interesting. There's been talk of them lowering the rim in the WNBA to make it more exciting because they're saying it's fucking boring. Fans want to see girls, people slam dunk the ball.
They can't.
And they can't do it in women's basketball. So there's talk.
But yeah, you want men's salary.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to knee what's her name Griner in the crutch. You'd get her right in the balls.
You would think, yeah, really, right? You would think Brittany Griner could fucking slam dunk a. I mean, she'd
be the only one, dude. She's fucking like 6'4" or whatever she
is. Every time she talks, I'm like, hello. She's like, hello.
Yeah, yo, it's bad, bro.
What?
It's bad, and it's like, wow, like that, is that a dude? Like, holy shit, that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. They like.
The thing is, they always blame the men. It's like the women aren't even watching you. It's like when the female Ghostbusters come out, they're like, oh, it didn't do well because men are chauvinistic. They don't want to watch women in movies. It's like, hey, women didn't even go watch the fucking movie, so don't blame us. Like, no one's interested.
That's the crazy thing. The women outnumber men in the United States, but yet you're still not making money in your sport. That should tell you something right there. I don't get it. And
they might have to make it like that. Maybe they had lingerie football on TV to get men to watch it.
Those girls used to beat the shit out of each other.
Well, maybe they need to do
the Bill Burr. You hear the Bill Burr
basketball needs lingerie.
The lingerie football was fucking good to watch. Those girls used to fucking wreck each other.
You didn't hear the Bill Burr joke about this?
Yeah, when he said all the girls are watching, and he's right. I've said this before.
They're watching the housewives beat the shit out of each other because that's what's entertaining the girls. Like,
or they're watching the Kardashians.
My wife still watches the Housewives in New Jersey. My wife still watches the Housewives in New Jersey. It's on like season 27 or whatever the fuck it is. I even had Frank Katana on my other channel. I interviewed him from the Housewives.
Did you go to jail?
Frank? No.
My wife said women watch sports. My wife said women watch sports to watch hot men, not the women's sports.
Yeah, I don't blame her. That's the truth. Yeah, every feminist in the world should be showing up at these fucking basketball games.
Anything. Women's movies, anything. It's like even I hate it here because, yes, look, supporting cancer is good, but every time there's Pink Ribbon Day, that's at the men's cricket games, the men's rugby games, the men's this. It's like men have testicular cancer. We have prostate cancer. Why do the men's sports have to prop up your bloody tit and cunt cancer all the time?
Nobody gives a fuck about men. That's why.
I know.
Nobody gives a shit about us. That's it.
But every woman says we want the same pay as men. I was watching one show, but then it came up construction workers, 90% men. Something else, 98% men. All these big jobs where these women go, we don't need men, and then we want equal pay. It's like, well, without men, you wouldn't have shit.
Yeah, you literally wouldn't have anything.
How many women do your job? You have many doing your job?
In the sewer, zero,
Yeah.
none, not a
Why
one.
not? They all want to be CEOs. We need more
Yeah.
women CEOs. It's like, yeah, but the only way you get there is by getting on your knees like Kamala.
Yeah. Yeah. But Luke, you too. How many girls are actually doing physical labor with you at in the train tracks?
0.
How many?
0.
0. Yeah, me too. Working in the sewer, and it's not like they're not trying. Like they would hire.
They physically can't because I've seen it. They get hired and the job is too physical for them to do. They're going to need it's actually dangerous to try to let them do it alone. They need our help. You're going to need
absolutely.
help. It's dangerous.
With me, it's more with our job. It's more of it being disgusting that they don't want to do. And I
Is America like Australia? Because I know in Australia, because I know they got mad about it. For women to join the firefighters here or the police, they actually have different tests. Before it used to be the one test, but now they've lowered the female side down on the police force.
Yes, they do that. What they've done, Lee, here. So instead of them to lower the women's side, they lower it on both ends.
Oh,
yeah. That's why you get weak men.
So the guys running around like, I could fucking do this, and then you get the guy that's actually a pussy that gets the job because you don't even deserve this. You couldn't pass the physical test from before, but they lowered it to a woman's standard, and now you're passing it, and so it's just horrible. And so it's like.
Well, I remember the police force in Australia back when I was a kid. You had to be over 6 foot to be on the police force. You had to be over 6 foot tall.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I kind of, listen, man. Look, at the same time, I wouldn't want a guy fucking running my daycare with my kid in it. You know what I mean?
Well, who was that woman on the TV in America when they were talking about she got in trouble for it. She's really high up with the firefighters and that. And they're talking about, because they're talking about women, and they're saying, can a woman.
That was in LA with the fires. Yeah.
Yeah. And they said, could a woman drag out? And she goes, well, if a man's in a fire and he can't get out, that's his own fault. That was her answer. If he can't get himself out and that sort of thing, it's not up to the woman to get him out. That's his own fault for being in that situation. I'm thinking, imagine if a man said that about a woman being stuck in a fire. That's her own fault, you know?
Yeah. Imagine if a man said, if a grape victim, right? And if she wasn't walking in the street at night by herself,
if she didn't have that short skirt on if she had that short skirt on with her tits hanging out, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
She was asking for it.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. Here's the truth of the matter. And I say this all the time. Everybody could lie to themselves. Everybody could justify it, and you could say what you want and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, the truth, common sense rises to the top. Anytime I've ever seen a female cop, the only time she's able to do the job right is when she's got a partner that's a guy, and the truth is they don't want to work with guys like me in the sewer. They don't want to get disgusting. They can't physically do the job that Luke is doing. So it is what it is. So everybody could say what they want and blah blah blah, but at the end of the day.
And I don't see anything wrong with that.
At the end of the day, the truth comes to surface, even if you don't want to acknowledge the truth.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't get why women don't have to do men's jobs. It's like you can have a distinction. I don't see why we have to be equal. Why can't we just be men and women be women, and we have our differences? It's like even some women you see on things. It's like they want to be a stay-at-home mum and this and that. They're like, oh, why do you want to stay at home? Do that for? You need to go out, be a job, get independent. It's like. But I want to stay home and just be a mother. And like women come down on other women.
My children.
Yeah, just for doing that. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Listen, I remember one time my wife had to drop me off at work. I had a problem with my car. This was like, I don't know, a couple of years. And she pulls in and she goes, "Oh my God, what's that smell?" And I looked at her. And I said, "What part of I work in the sewer didn't you understand?" That's unbelievable. Anyway, gentlemen, all right. I am very much looking forward to Muscle Beach. Hey, Jay, why don't you give us a shout out of where, when, who, what?
So it's this Saturday, July 26th in Oakhurst, New Jersey at Ocean Township High School, NPC Muscle Beach Championships National Qualifier. We have it's going to be a great turnout. We got some really good table vendors. Evolve Nutrition will be there. They're one of the sponsors of the show with a bunch of others, with an assortment of products and snacks and shit like that. But on top of that, we have two tremendous guest posers, Vinny Galanti and Fred Biggie Smalls, in preparation for the Masters Mr. Olympia a couple weeks out. So it's going to be entertaining. We always put on a good show. We run it smoothly. I just want to take care of the athletes and the contestants, make sure, they are taken care of and they have everything they need and they have a good, good experience at this show. So I welcome everybody to come. Tickets are sold at the door. Of course, we'll see everybody here except Lee. He is barred from all NPC events. No, Lee, you are welcome, dude. Anytime.
John's gonna FaceTime me so I can.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna FaceTime you so you can be present. Because Luke, you're coming, right? You're gonna come in.
I'm there.
All right, cool. So everybody be there. It'd be fun. I can't wait. It's actually gonna be really cool.
Well, thanks for the plug.
You see, John, he'll be giving out Serious and Silliness T-shirts for $10.
Although they will be for sale. I will not be giving.
I said 10. Did I go too cheap? Are they 20 or 10? What did I say?
20. It's okay.
20.
Yeah.
I'll trade you.
All right. Deal. You got a deal. My shirt for your shirt.
Yeah.
I got those new Lee Priest shirts sent to me today that the guy sent me. Have you seen those ones? The Priestley arm ones and that?
I'm also no, I did not. Well, you could check it out. You can grab it, but I'm also gonna have this there too. Where is it? Here.
Hope it's not a dildo that comes back.
Oh man.
Lee, you said you're going to be at Apollon Gym soon?
Yes.
Uh,
And there's going to be free shit on here, and you're going to be able to win free shit.
Look at this one, Priestley arm. See?
Oh, Priestley pipes. I like it.
Look, this guy.
Oh, very cool, man. That's actually a cool shirt.
Then he's got this one. They're going to be. He even might have them at the Olympia if they do well. But that one's there, and on the back, it's like done old school style, like.
Very cool, man. I like that.
And then this one, the Blonde Myth Buffet, and on the back it's got Lee with his famous chicken drumstick.
Yeah, very cool, man.
Yeah, I won't wear them half because it's got my picture on it. I don't like wearing anything that has my picture on it.
You know you made it in life when other people make shirts of you on it.
Right.
You know? All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much, Lee. Welcome back. And I will see you guys this weekend. And Lee, I will see you Monday.
Is Lee coming to Apollon soon?
Yeah.
Yes, I shall be there.
Okay.
What day?
With Akeem should be there, and Sean Ray will be there, and Guy's sister. That's 18th of October, the weekend after the Olympia.
Well, I'll definitely be there. That's for sure.
It'll be a doozy.
All right, gentlemen, have a good evening. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Sir.
All right.